JMA, you know? And so my aunt said, no, I'm not going to accept that order because that's not what I ordered. I ordered my initial, GPM. Now it's GMA. That's the initial of my mother. You know? So, ngayon, the owner, who was the one who met my mother, allegedly, went to his manager and investigated it. And he said, how come that this was changed?
Yeah.
That is not the contract. You know? It is GPM. So the welder said, when I was making this initial, there was a woman who came. And she described again how she looks like, you know, and the same description as the woman who met her at the hardware store, you know. And then she wrote it with her own penmanship. This is how I like my design to be put in the grill, you know, JMA. And my mother was a teacher, so she has a very beautiful penmanship. And when I look at the design, it's exactly the way my mother signs, you know, her initial, you know. So,
That's a miracle.
oh yeah. So I said to my aunt, and I know there are so many things that are puzzling me here, you know. First of all, why would my mother do this? You know, our house is 1 kilometer away, and you know, this house is.
Pala namatay.
Siyang kapatid lang yan, no? You know, why did she say that this is her house? And my aunt said, well, rightfully she could claim this is her house because this land where the house stands is from their heritage, their great grandparents of their side of the family, no? So since they have no children, both of them, she is the only one who has children. She could rightfully claim this is hers because the heirs of this are yours, you know, the 6 of us siblings, you know. So I said, okay, that sounds reasonable. And then, why would she order a grill, you know? And then my aunt said, well,
That's for you, Father.
yeah, no, it was not for me. It was for my aunt because according to her, that she just recently retired as a supervisor, and a few houses away was also another teacher retired. The robber came through the window. They robbed them and killed them. You know? So my aunt said, your mother continues to protect me. Because that is the door, that is the room where she stays. And the windows are crystal, you know? And if there is no grill, I would have been killed. Because a few houses away, another teacher retired was also robbed and killed. They went through the window, you know? So my mother was protecting.
Yeah.
And then I said, why would she say she's coming from Manila on this date? And then my aunt said, on that day, you were the one who arrived. I was the one who arrived. You know, when I was growing up, I was the favorite companion of my mother because I was the most creative at saka she called me listo. I'm very quick in assisting her, you know. So I was most of the time a companion. Even until now, I carry her picture in my wallet, you know. So I said, so why would she say she arrived on this day? I said, well, it was you who arrived. That means your mother goes with you wherever you are. Oh.
Yeah, the favorite.
Yes. So I said,
That's why
I have a question.
you are
How
father
come
now.
your aunt made a grill for her? Supposed to be grill is for the priest.
no. Actually, that is the house of my aunt. Because it was my uncle who also retired as a administrator of fiscal office, who made a loan to build that house. So his wife, in a way, she was like the first lady of the house. So she was the one who chose the design. But when the design was finished, the welder changed the design. But it was my mother who appeared to the welder, and she drew her own penmanship. You know. So my aunt, you know, there were so many people who wanted to get the story, you know, newspapers and magazines, you know, came. So my aunt said, okay, you can publish the story, but don't use real names, you know. because I don't want that this house will become a center of pilgrimage. With so many people coming here, because of that thing that happened.
Sana pumayag siya.
But she doesn't want to be bothered anymore because she's already retired. But it was published in a magazine, a national magazine, and I read the article, about that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an amazing story. It's one of those stories that is like it's like an unsolved mystery. Now on that day, because I heard the story, I wanted to see this woman. So I was driving a vehicle. And I was already I think maybe it was one day or the same day that I was going back to take the airline. I was on the way to Tacloban and go to see that woman because I just want to verify it. I want to know more about her. I had a flat tire. So I think it was too late for me to catch up with the airport, with the airline. So I decided not to go anymore. So I think I said my mother was preventing me. There is no need for me to there is no need for me to talk to that woman.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because lagi
But I feel that my mother continues to accompany me in the most difficult crisis I've gone through. I talked to her. I asked her to pray for me because she died on the feast of the Assumption of Our Lady, and that was her wish. That she died on the feast of the Assumption.
I believe, Father, that Blessed Mother Mary take you here.
Yeah. And 6 of us brothers, 4 of us entered the seminary.
Oh,
2 of us,
blessed family.
2 of us became
Pala.
priests. Yeah.
And see, look at this place. It's really. I have also a story, Father. It was very beautiful. I don't know. I could say, I had a gift also from Lord or what. I dreamed a lot, and then one day I dreamed something. 2 trees like this. Okay. In my vision, it's so bright, but around it there are so dark around. It's only this place, and especially that tree is very bright. The light very bright, and then after that, I didn't dream that much. Just only the 2 trees full of leaves and like that exactly. And then I woke up, and then I said, Lord, anong ibig sabihin ng dream ko? 2 punong kahoy. Only I know is that you and Mother Mary, 2 Sacred Heart trees. So, what's the meaning of that? So please guide me and take me there. I want to see where that place. I hope I'm not gonna take an airplane. I don't have money. That's my problem all the time. Money. Because I don't have a lot. I cannot afford, Father. So that's why I don't go anywhere. San Francisco only. So now, one day, one of my sisters in prayer group, she said that she gonna take me here. I know this man invited me also.
A lot of times.
But always my problem, I don't know how to get there. He said, I'll take you, and I asked that time. I said, I cannot because I love my work. When they call me, I cannot say no. I love overtime, Father, because I need money for my family. I have people to take care of also. So now, finally, that day came. When I was here, believe me, I cannot concentrate because the first thing I saw the tree. Oh my God!
That's what you saw in the dream.
Yeah. This place is the light, divine light of Lord Jesus Christ is in here. So that's why I wish again to come here, but I don't know when. So this is my second time. Hey, Lord, thank you so much for taking me here again. Thank you so much. I love it to see this place. I've never seen a place like this,
So you should come here more often.
I wish, Father, but every time, every month, number 7 of the month, I'm at work. And so that's why I don't want to say no from work when they tell me to come to work on my day off, because I was supporting also 4 kids. That 2 is like want to enter to the prison. One is how do you call of that? Ang isa is Navy SEAL. And then ang isa kung ano, dati hindi ko alam yan. Sabi ko, okay, pwede kayong kumuha niyan basta wag lang may baril, ha? Sabi sa akin, hindi ko alam basta wag lang baril. Ay, father, 2 years na nag-aaral sa hanggang and then nung ako'y nasa Star of the Sea, this is story also. And then, dyan in front of the cross ni Lord Jesus Christ, merong kumikislap na ganito kaliit. Kumikislap, hindi ko makita. And then, what is this? And then, when I look at it, I went home to use my magnifier. And then I said, oh, this is Navy SEAL corpse. Oh, what is this? Hindi ko na naman naintindihan kung ano yun. So they called me. I said, what is that means? Yun, hindi nila sabihin kung ano yun. Kasi I don't know what is that. Pala nag-enter na may, isang araw hahawag din ng gun. Nandito ang nakita ko in front ng cross ni Lord Jesus Christ. Kinatid ko rito kasi sabi ko, Lord, ayaw kong mamatay ang pamangkin ko at ayaw ko rin na makapatay. So, i-offer ko na lang sa'yo.
Hindi naman lahat ng army. Gusto mo pupunta ron, mag-aaral ng
Nasaan na
doktor,
yun?
ganun.
Nasaan siya ngayon?
Nasa Pilipinas, Father. Nasaan po ba yun? Hindi mo kaya kang nawala.
Pero Navy SEAL ng US Army.
Sa Pilipinas, Father.
Sa Pilipinas.
Yes, sa Pilipinas. And then, believe me, I went to mission. And then again, kinuha ko ang newspaper kasi hindi man ako sa mahilig. Yun ako nakakita ng newspaper ng Philippines. Doon makita ko in front, Navy SEAL, USA and Philippines nagpa-practice. Oh my God, ang daming baril ang lalaki. Sabi ko, oh my God. Sabi ko, Lord, i-offer ko na lang sa inyo. I told them that I don't like baril. Gusto nila dalawa ko mag-aaral ng sundalo. Sabi ko, no, hindi ko kayo pag-aaralin. No. Pala Navy SEAL, hawag din ng baril. Naisahan niya ako.
Bakit yung apo ko nag-aaral?
Thank you.
Oh,
Sa army pumunta. Pero pediatrician siya, hindi maarong ng baril.
I don't know sa inyo.
Ay, hindi naman lahat. Baril eh, kaya ka muna.
Yeah.
Pediatrician, hindi humahawak ng baril.
Yun nga. Pero army, sa army siya.
I don't know.
Army nag-ano sa kanya, nagpa-aaral.
That's my story.
Pero hindi naman baril ang
Hindi siya
lalaban.
frontliner.
Yeah, babae.
They are
Doktor.
so,
Pwede naman ang
they
may
were
army.
crying, you know.
Okay. Let's go up. Let's go up.
Okay, let's go
That's
up now.
my